Hey, it's your boy Venom631 here from GadgetGo.net. What we have here is a HTC EVO 4G that was just recently released from Sprint. I want to show you some of the hardware features that we have in here. First thing I want to show you is 1.3 megapixel front-facing camera. It's actually the first in the industry to offer this, and it's got a lot of promising things coming up as far as software. Right now it's not too popular, but from what I hear, there's a lot of stuff coming up in the near future. We also have a 4.3-inch touchscreen capacitive display, and as far as the internal memory, we have 1 gig of ROM, 512 of RAM. It also comes with an 8 gig micro SD card, which is pretty phenomenal for a smartphone. The only issue we seem to be having with it is I can show you right here. Pop this back off here. We got the Ferrari red background on here. To change the SD card, you have to pop out the battery, and there's a little lever, if you can see in here. You have to pop it up, and you actually need to use maybe a set of tweezers or something if you have larger fingers, such as myself. Someone with smaller fingers might be able to pop that in and out, but I just want to make that clear that hot swapping the SD card's kind of out of the question with this phone, which is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the only drawbacks. We'll pop this back in here. Snaps right in, no problem. One of the things that I happen to love about this phone is the kickstand right here. It's extremely durable. I think this will easily last the life of the phone. Some people happen to say it was flimsy, but they're obviously iPhone lovers, and you know how that goes. So this thing is easily going to last the life of the phone. It's extremely durable. We also have a dual LED flash camera, which is by far the brightest camera I've seen on any phone. It lights up pictures in almost complete darkness to where you can visibly see things and not have a single complaint. Some of the other things I want to show you is we have a up and down rocker right here. This works with volume, and also some of the other internal memories, such as maybe if you wanted to root the phone or do any type of customizations to the phone where changing the ROMs. This is how you would actually control the cursor on the screen. This right here happens to be the power button, which is it's somewhat flush with the body of the phone. Sometimes it's slightly difficult to feel it if you're not actually paying attention, but it's no big deal. Here we have the 4 buttons on the bottom. These are the physical buttons. We have the home screen button. We have the menu button. Excuse me. We have the back button, and we also have a search button. So whatever happens as Google search and things like that, if you want direct access, you simply press this button, and it comes up, and you do whatever you have to do. We also have HDMI out, which is phenomenal on this phone. It records in 720 HDP, and you know, because of that, you can easily hook up an HDMI cable and view HD television on an HD capable set. That's this port right here. If you haven't noticed, it's a mini HDMI, so if you go to the store to pick up a cable, make sure you get the specific plug for this phone, because standard plugs will not work. This one right here happens to be your data and charging port. I'm sure you all know how to work that and know what that's about. This little hole right here, you can see that's your microphone, and it's actually very responsive, works very well. I also want to show you, this is pretty interesting. We have a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack on this phone, which is great, because most other smartphones come with some other ridiculous way to connect your headphones, and you have to have some kind of a jack or some type of medium in there to get your headphones to work. This is simple, just like you know, anything else that uses headphones, you know, iPod or any of those other things. You just simply get a regular set of headphones, you stick it in there, and you're ready to go. And this thing sounds great. It also has an audio booster in here, where when you connect your headphones, you have access to an equalizer and some other features which you just wouldn't be able to use without the headphones, but it is well worth it. It also has a fairly good audio system on the outside. The speaker sounds pretty good. It's nice and loud. It also works as speakerphone, which is phenomenal as far as I'm concerned. I'm about to show you some of the software on this phone. I'm going to turn this on.